Family and friends of late Ochanya Ogbanje have appealed to the Benue State Government to challenge the court verdict freeing the main suspect involved in a rape and death. On April 28, Makurdi High Court in Benue State discharged and acquitted Ochanya Ogbanje of all 4 charges. But our family and friends are now urging Governor Samuel Ortom to help overturn the Makurdi High Court decision by directing the State Director of Public Prosecution to quickly file a notice of appeal and transmit the record of proceedings to the Court of Appeal for adjudication. Celestina Area reports.
It is now over 4 years since the death of Ochanya Ogbanje, and justice can be said to have been partially served on the accused. Ochanya was said to have been sexually molested by her uncle, Ochanya Ogbanje, and his son, Victor Ogbanje. Mr. Ogbanje was arrested and remanded by the Makurdi Magistrate Court, while Mrs. Ogbanje was apprehended by NAPTIP on charges of negligence and conspiracy. The son, on the other hand, still remains at large. Mr. Ogbanje, a senior lecturer at Benue State Polytechnic, was arraigned at Benue State High Court in Makurdi on 4 charges of rape and murder. The contention here is the judgment delivered by the Federal High Court in Makurdi and the State High Court in Makurdi. The Federal High Court in Makurdi convicted Mrs. Ogbanje for negligence of duty and also trying to frustrate the investigation of NAPTIP. She was sentenced to 5 months imprisonment. But the State High Court in Makurdi discharged and acquitted Mr. Ogbanje on the ground that the prosecution failed to prove its case beyond reasonable doubt.
Everyone connected in the commission, in perpetrating this crime, is held to account. If we don't do that, last Thursday will continue to haunt us as a nation. It will continue to stand as a dark day in the campaign against sexual and gender-based violence in Nigeria. We must not allow that to happen.
We want to say that some of the gaps in the state prosecution's work, which are not enough for the judge to take advantage in order to throw a case out, because global best practices is that once victims or survivors have had the courage to speak about their abuse, you do everything possible so long as you have corroborative evidence to ensure that justice is delivered in favor of the victim.
But at least we trust that the judiciary will be able to deliver justice, and so we are back to ask that the judiciary please continue to help us.
Ochanya died few weeks after battling vesical vaginal fistula and other health challenges on 17th of October 2018. Until her death, she was a JSS2 student at the Federal Government College, Boko in Benue State. Celestina Area, TVC News, Abuja.